family stands united in our cause. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Pleased to make your acquaintance finally, my dear. Welcome to our world surface, such as it is. I promised the family that once you demonstrated your resolve to us, then I'd take you under my wing. And I always keep my vows.
Her Majesty the Queen is with me now.
The light of the moon is all that now illuminates the surface, where the dead have risen, and Olympus teeters on the brink of doom.
Damn you, Kronos. Olympus.
We've been holding our own up here against that Kronos and his forces, but there's something going on. Oh, I can feel it. Whatever the Titan thinks he has in store, however, I suspect that it can burn. Ha! Fine.
They'll burn.
You're the help. Oh, that's rich. Friendly word of advice, sister. Stay out of my bloody way, else you're liable to get hurt. Now scoot, and tell whomever sent you that I work alone.
Your threat is duly noted, son of Zeus. I'm headed for the docks, but understand this city's sealed shut.
Then you understand you ought to turn back. This town is dead. It doesn't let the living pass.
I'm daughter of Hades. The dead shall answer to me. They may just need a little encouragement.
Try all you like, but remember you were warned.
The Seeing Eye Bats have returned. Need a quick overview. Bronze beaks. That pylon's powering the barrier out there. Silence. honors, please, Phrynos. Good. Something's changed. A champion of Kronos. Your soul be damned, traitor. Hear me, on my authority. There. Getting somewhere. A sign of Kronos. You shades are getting out of there. Traitor. Death to Kronos. The messenger. Salutations.
Time to leave here, Em, and we need you at the bottom of the underworld and the top of Olympus. 2 places at once, my sympathies. The trick is to move really, really fast.
Think I'm finished here. This is my father. Shamblers ahead. message for me?
We goddesses can be too proud to beg for aid. I'd never stoop to it myself. Why bother when my hard-headed sister Hestia shall insist on intervening anyway? And at this very moment, whilst I speak.
Because respectfully, you just don't know what's good for you, old queen. Sometimes it's ones can't bring themselves to ask for help that need it most. Now, why don't we set a proper example for the latest unceremonious addition to our family?
Fit for a queen. Now. More pylons are nearby. What's left of Ephira? Should put a dent into that barrier. And now for you. Did this skull just smile? Incoming. It's done.
Something is different with you, niece. You seem so very much alive. Upon the surface here, no less. You cured your curse somehow? Impossible.
Sure. Time to go.
city at her back, the Princess of the Dead heads toward a dismal pasture, where she senses that she is not exactly being watched.
Polyphemus must already know I'm here.
Trusty Charon reached you after all, and just in time to face the gravest threats along your path. So may my blessing bring you victory.
You've sailed far from your usual course, boatman. Not solely on my account, I trust. Your generous aid is much appreciated, Lord. Moonlight, guide us.
Slow down. You went through my old barn the other night while I was out. Could have cased the joint, but you didn't. Drank from my well, and that was it.
I'm no thief. And besides, your residence is filthy. You could stand to clean it up instead of facing me. Let me know if you need assistance, as I'll soon be passing through again.
Nah, thanks. If it was tidy in there, I couldn't sniff my way around. And also, you shut up. I don't go telling you the way you ought to live.
Best not come between a shepherd and his flock.
Just another nightmare. You ever faced a Cyclops, Freenos? No?
So what's the deal with the horned guy anyway? Saw him and Nemesis chatting like they were an item or something. It was weird.
They're siblings, Dora. The Horned One is Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates. Our distinguished guest, and a valuable ally.
Yeah, looks like we really put him up in style.
Death to Kronos.
Death to all!
Ready for more? Princess, officially I cannot condone your actions. Your visits to the surface violate the terms the Fates set for your father's lineage, and you invite whichever consequences they see fit.
Yes, but unofficially, Lord Moros? If you'll permit yourself to speak of it this once. Or are we limited to candid conversations only when I'm on the verge of death?
Our conversations are most definitely more secure that way, but unofficially, I am amazed by your accomplishment. Perhaps living so close to the surface predisposed you, but still, I was uncertain it was possible.
May the Fates forgive my transgressions.
Likewise.
Moonlight guides you.
To your success.
There's something new here. Such a mess. Why are you really here, Eris? Tell me Kronos didn't put you up to this. You've made quite clear that you don't want me to succeed.
Babe, I'm almost hurt. You don't get me at all, do you? Just because I'm not rooting for you doesn't mean I'm rooting for the other guy.
Then who exactly are you rooting for, pray tell?
I'll let you puzzle that one out.
Hail, Strife.
What's up, babe?
May moonlight guide us.
And night protect us.
Yes, that's it. Come, night. Reveal the guarded treasures of this realm. It is done. I'll keep this in mind. Here you are. ashes. Death to Kronos.
Can't believe you got to Kronos before me. Knew you stood no chance against him, but didn't think you'd get there at all anytime soon.
Is that supposed to be some sort of compliment? Or an apology, perhaps?
No.
May Moonlight guide you.
Oh, come on. Oh, for me. Can't find another way to test one of your poisons, I guess. You witches aren't as subtle as you think.
That's exactly what someone who is unknowingly poisoned by a witch might say, you know.
Hey, Good, you're back. According to reports, Ares flew off toward the Rift of Thessaly on an intercept course with the fleet. Except I don't think that she's headed there to help. Not you, at least.
These reports aren't of much benefit to me after the fact. But at least I can confirm they're accurate. How preposterous that we cannot rid ourselves of her.
All we can do is work with what we've got. I apologize that we could not forewarn you on this one. We'll continue investigating her motives and accomplices.
I'm not convinced she has any of either. Death to Kronos, sir.
Aye, that.
I was just thinking nothing clears the mind like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Oh, I do enjoy a good relaxing bath, even whilst dead. And who am I to say no to a goddess? So why not?
Just right.
Phew. I know your customs and mine aren't quite the same, but my eyes are going to remain averted here, if that's all right.
Would mortals often bathe, Odysseus?
Oh, well, perhaps once in a while, when they could. Though seldomly both men and women at the same time. Doing so could seem untoward.
I see. We gods have no such shame, I realize. Have I made you uncomfortable?
Me? No, of course not. In fact, I've bathed with goddesses before. It's been a little while.
Oh, that's all right. Doubtless you'll recall the finer points. You mostly just have to try and let go your burdens.
Should be simple, as I've many of those. In fact, no matter how many I let go, it seems some yet remain. But being here does help.
Well, as long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable. It is.
Well, don't know about you, but I am properly relaxed, I'd say.
Moonlight, guide us.
We'll get through this.
Come along. Mandrake root. Grow strong, all right? What is my path?
Some of you made it from the surface, huh? I understand your recent journey to the surface didn't last so long, young one. Life's hard up there and always gonna be. Not like your cushy underworld.
I'm not accustomed to it yet. Everything's intensified. Whenever I fail to evade a foe, I feel it even more.
Well, you're not gonna have an easy time.
Death to Kronos, Commander.
Knock him dead, kiddo.
Welcome, everyone, to the unseen. Each time I head toward Olympus, I defy the fates themselves. To the mountaintop.
Upon Olympus, whether we think you ought to join in our defense here, or take the fight to Kronos in your father's realm, and you'll get a range of views. A range of highly civil views, which we don't fight about at all.
No way around the city. Have to get through. More cutthroats.
So I hear. Recall distinctly how he lost his eye. Let's say Flame played a vital part and leave it there. Almost felt sorry for the lad, but he's been getting by. I'm getting in your way. Eat it up!
Whew, that's hot.
The city of Ephyra, which once stood in solemn tribute to the fear-inducing underworld king and queen, now barely stands at all.
Yet it stands in my way. Ephyra's main square. Pylon there. How many of these do they have?
I took them way over here.
My understanding was your line could scarce survive beyond the reaches of the underworld. Yet there you are, traipsing about as though not bound by your father's fate. How can this be?
Now to head back. Where else? Show me the surroundings.
Didn't you, Sunshine? I thought your birthright meant you couldn't live up here.
The light of the sun. What next? Let's have a look around. Shamblers. Shades, I release you.
Fingernails. Onion. By the dark.
Greetings, witch.
Hail, sorceress. Welcome to Ephira. Suffering spreads every which way you cast your gaze, and on a night most foul. Simply appalling, no?
Indeed, Lady Medea. Unfortunately, I can only appreciate the suffering for so long as Olympus calls. Though, how fares your research?
Oh, I've been dying to show you. The air here's absolutely poisonous. The conditions? Utterly atrocious. Observe what I have wrought.
Night protect us. Moonlight guide you, milady.
You honor me. Such violence.
And scoop? out in no time, Shades. We'll hew through anything. Is weakening. That should have done it.
Should be resting easy in your father's care, but Gramps shut it all down, flung open the Underworld's gates, and here we are. If I were dead, I'd be mad too.
Haste. Lubbers. Now to get out of here. What else is here? Farewell, Aethera.
That ferryman having a fire sale there. Don't want you paying an exorbitant amount. Not that there ought to be a price on blessings anyhow.
Across the River Acheron, the Underworld boatman travels between realms, through hidden borders, unseen as a shadow in the dark.
Is there anywhere Lord Charon cannot row? You mean the Scythe? You recognize it as your brother's then, my lord? Well, I may not be Death incarnate, but shall wield his blade as deftly as I am able in his honor. Moonlight, guide us.
You again. Wow. Just when I thought I had you last time, you gave me the slip. Didn't think I'd get another shot.
You'll soon have many more such shots. But you're going to fail every time, I promise you.
How about you promise me the meat on your bones? Though I get the feeling you don't got much to offer.
Pulled through somehow. Oh. This then. Now then. Now onward to the rift. Beyond this rift, the mountain of the gods. Don't be afraid. Must want something to eat. This ship's no closer to repair. some driftwood. In the name of Hades. Felt that. I'll slay you all. Iron. For me. Salutations.
Darkness guide you.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
From your perspective, those waters must appear to have no end. But they do end. And you have means to quickly cut across. I shall watch you sail on and help you make haste. The dead shall rise.
An island? Who?
Bit of charcoal, rabbit foot, splintered wood with fire soot. Silk of spy. Is that who I think it is?
Pardon?
Oh, well, isn't this marvelous? How you've grown, little miss. Do you remember Circe, the Enchantress, still? Huh? Oh, no matter. Not the circumstances for small talk. Show me your palms.
Of course I remember you, Madame Circe. So this is your famous island. Such a relief to be here rather than another drowned ship. I take it we're not meeting by chance?
Wise to our ways as ever.
Our Lady Hecate and I decided I had best relocate for a while and survey events as near the Mountain of the Gods as possible. Then tonight within my crystals, I saw you. Now, how may we make you better? Then very well.
Thank you, madam. Blast.
An effort nonetheless. They're enchanted.
Evening, little pigs. Be well, madam.
You too.
Farewell, madam. These only grew below. Take me away.
Now, distant shores upon which proudly rests the Mountain of the Gods have suddenly grown near, and the Black Flagship is prepared to send the princess there.
The coast is dead ahead. Hear me, on my authority.
The possibilities. Shine ever brighter.
May moonlight guide you.
Eris, give back the golden apple that you took from me last time, and I might just let you walk this once. What do you say?
You mean the golden apple that you very likely stole? Supposedly they grow but in a single garden, and I highly doubt that such a place would let you in.
Life starts to get a lot more interesting once you accept that you don't always need an invitation to show up. Fine, keep the apple then. I've got a whole lot more. Some mood lighting. Trip and fall.
Oh, damn it, Eris. How can a daughter of Nyx turn against us? And give me such a drubbing, too. Are you growing more motivated to find your family, or merely growing more despondent?
Oh, babe! Ooh, babe, you know what? You put up more of a fight out there than I figured. The rail was so hot to the touch I could hardly stand it.
Pleased to be of entertainment for your benefit. Is that all this is to you, then? You jeopardize our continued existence just for a cheap thrill?
Don't go acting like there wasn't part of you that felt a little thrill out there yourself. And now that you've had a taste, you want more, don't you?
I want you out of these crossroads, and out of my blasted path.
Too bad we can't have it all.
Alas.
What if... Noted. Katuski Onaski. So mote it be. May I?
How was the surface? Still warm and welcoming, I reckon. You're to be commended for even setting foot up there.
It was dreadful. The city of Aphira is completely overrun. And there's a blind Cyclops making sure no one gets out.
Well, that all sounds entirely unfortunate. That blind Cyclops must be Polyphemus. My crew and I once had a bad run-in with him. He's still going on about eating people.
He is.
Oh.
Moonlight guides you.
You likewise.
What?
Isn't there something you can do to talk some sense into Eris? Get her out of my blasted way to Olympus. Or failing that, pin her in an armbar or a leg lock, perhaps?
Won't waste my time with her at all. Though the armbar or leg lock do have a certain appeal. Not seen her flying through the underworld lately, have you?
Not other than these crossroads. Though what's your point? That I should stay out of her way as well as focus solely on Kronos below? It's not so simple for me anymore.
Didn't say it was. But if you don't want to deal with Eris, you could always stick to your main objective. Or just leave it to me, like you should have in the first place.
Duly noted. Moonlight guide you.
Here?
Just checking up on you. Don't have enough. What's possible? Domnoski Traxon.
See that, sisters?
I can now trade some of my findings for more bones. I'll take it. Salutations.
Sister Selene notified me it was Eris herself who barred you from gaining the heights of Olympus. She never should have got her hands on the Rail of Adamant again, that wretch.
Headmistress, is there truly nothing we can do? Your oath to Nyx means Eris can come and go here as she pleases, only to try and blast me to bits when I approach my goal.
One must carefully consider the terms of binding contracts, Malinois. A mistake on my part you are paying for firsthand. And I apologize. Do bring her hell when next you meet.
Sounds good. Moonlight guide us.
All of us.
Headmistress, I was wondering if you might accompany me to the springs for a short while, if you're not overly preoccupied.
Well, I do believe I could use a bit of a soak. I've more knots in my back than that tree. Let's be quick about it, then.
Perfect.
These waters always seem to do the trick. But this is all right. Thank you for replenishing these waters. One of those details I had been meaning to get to, but alas.
You're very welcome, Headmistress. I appreciate your saying so, as I half thought you would admonish me for using magic and resources on this sort of thing.
Magic mostly is for self-improvement, Malinois. Not a shortcut, mind you. And if an occasional scalding hot soak in the springs isn't self-improvement, then my concept of it must be very flawed.
I wish I could bring myself to relax. I feel like I'm wasting precious time while I'm here.
Time spent being good to oneself is never wasted, unless you overthink it overmuch. We are here. Seize the moment ere it passes. A shame we cannot cook indefinitely in those springs, but a brief dip is better than none at all.
Together we shine.
Moonlight guide you.
Some garlic. Some olives. Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you. So mote it be. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Please enjoy.
Fleeting is the sense of hope or joy within the crossroads. Yet what little may emerge is often concentrated in the small taverna there.
No time to unwind. Hail, Spirit Mixer. Shades of the Crossroads, greetings. Not a care in the world. What was forgotten shall be feared again. The ashes remember. Another keepsake, perhaps. The bangle. Melinoe.
Give me a piece of that.
Should work.
How fared your recent surface sea journey, young one? I still remember well the boundless waters there. How blue and tranquil they were.
Tranquil? My experience was not exactly that.
They were tranquil, damn it.
Death to Kronos, Commander.
Yeah, kill him.
The moon's waning. This is my path. No holding back.